Hi friends, this is Katerina from the Evolution of Stitches, and this is a video tutorial on how to crochet the Flower of Life pattern. This is an ancient pattern which you can find in many religions and cultures, and a lot of people believe that it's a sacred pattern. To be honest, I don't even know if I should call my pattern the flower of life because I have made a lot of alterations, and I would advise you to do the same in every pattern that you wish to crochet. Add your personal style. For example, here I have crocheted this pattern using 10 chains, although this pattern is crocheted using 15 chains, but still I didn't like the result, so I ended up decreasing the number of chains, and I have reached this pattern, which is crocheted with 7 chains. And this pattern I'm going to show you today. The way you crochet this pattern is very easy because it consists mainly of crocheting chains and slip stitches, and the only problem is how to join these chains in order to form the pattern. So now we are ready to start our project. I'm going to use a cotton yarn, but of course you can use any type of yarn you like and the appropriate hook. So the first thing we should do is to attach our yarn to our hook. I use my own method. There is a video on it, but of course you can use any method you prefer. After you attach the yarn to your hook, then you have to crochet 4 chains. These chains are going to form a circle, and in order to do so, we insert our hook into the beginning of our project, into the first chain, and we pull through it and crochet a slip stitch. Now our circle is formed. We continue by crocheting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chains. Very helpful to support your work with your ring finger like this, and then you insert your hook in the circle, yarn over and pull through and crochet a slip stitch. You continue with the same way. In the same way, you crochet 7 chains, and then again you insert your hook into the circle, yarn over, pull through, and a slip stitch. Now you have created 2 circles, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chains, insert the hook into the circle, yarn over and pull through, and a slip stitch. We have created our third circle, and we are going to do the same for 5 times in total. When we finish our row, we have to have 5 circles. So now we have crocheted these 5 circles, or petals, as we can call them. What we have to remember is that this project is divided into two equal parts. So this middle circle is going to be your guide. This is the middle of your project. You have two circles from one side and two from the other. And now we are ready to move on to our second row. So we turn our work as we usually do, and what you should pay attention to is to have the yarn in front of your project, see, like this. And now you crochet 4 chains and you find the middle of your circle. In order to find the middle of your circle, you count 4 chains. But another way is to insert your hook into the circle, and this gives you roughly where the middle is. When you find the middle of the circle, you insert your hook, yarn over, and you make a slip stitch. Then you crochet 7 chains here, and you insert your hook again into the same chain, and you yarn over, pull through, and a slip stitch. So you have created a new circle. Again, you chain 7, you insert the hook into the same place, yarn over, pull through, and make a slip stitch. What you've done is that you have crocheted 2 circles on top of the circle of the previous row, as you can see here. Now we have to move on into our next circle, but in order to do that we have to join the circle. So we crochet 4 chains, we find the middle of our circle, we can count or we just insert our hook. So insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, and make a slip stitch. And now again we are going to crochet 2 circles on top of our previous circle. So we chain 7, we insert our hook into the 4th chain of the previous circle, yarn over, pull through, and make a slip stitch. And we have created the circle. Again 7 chains, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, and our second circle is formed. So now we have actually increased the size of our work by doubling the circles. Now we have reached the middle of our project, because as we said, this is the middle of our project, the 3rd circle. And here we are going to do something a little bit different. So first of all, we are going to join, insert the hook into the 4th chain of the circle of the previous row, yarn over, pull through, and a slip stitch. Now I chain 7 chains again, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through. I have created a circle, and again I do the same thing. I crochet another circle. But now this circle is going to be the middle of our project, because as we said, this is the middle of our project. In order to remember that, I'm going to use a stitch marker, and what I'm going to do now is to crochet one more circle. So on top of the third circle, I'm going to have 3 circles in total. See, this is the middle of our project, and now again I'm going to crochet 4 chains to join my circles. I find the middle of the previous circle. I crochet 7 chains, insert the hook into the same chain, yarn over, pull through, make a slip stitch, and my second circle. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, and a slip stitch. 2 circles here again. And I move on to the next circle by joining with 4 chains. Insert the hook into the 4th chain of the previous circle and crochet 2 more circles with 7 chains each. My first circle, seven chains, insert the hook, pull through, and second circle. So this is the end of our second row. Let's see what we are doing. This second row, you can see how it increases in size. This is the middle of our project, and this is going to be the bottom of our shawl. And then we have double circles on each side. Now let's move on to our third row. Again, we flip our work to the left, taking care to have our yarn in front, chain 4, find the middle of our circle, insert our hook into the 4th chain, that is the middle of the previous circle, and yarn over, pull through, and a slip stitch. Chain 7, insert hook into that 4th chain again, yarn over, pull through, and a slip stitch, and a new circle is formed. Again 7 chains, insert the hook into the same place to form our second circle, and now we have to move on to our next circle. So we crochet 4 chains, we find the middle of our circle, we insert our hook there. It's a bit difficult, but please keep on doing. And now we do something different. We also insert our hook into the next circle, and we pull through both of them. It's a bit difficult at first, but try it. And we join these two circles in order to form, let's say, the petals of the flower. And now on top of this joint, we crochet 7 chains. We insert our hook into the same place. So we crochet 7 chains again, insert the hook in the same place, yarn over, pull through, and a slip stitch, and one more circle. Now 4 chains to join our circle, and we join when finding the 4th chain of the previous circle, but now again we are going to join these two circles together in order to form the petals of the flower. So we have joined them together, and on top of this joint again we are going to crochet 7 chains, insert the hook into the 4th chain of the previous circle, yarn over, pull through, and a slip stitch. 7 chains as usual. Insert the hook. We support our chains with our ring finger, and we form the 2nd circle. And now we have reached the middle of our project. Here is the middle of our project. This is going to be your guide. You always do something different in the middle of the project. So, what we are going to do again here is to crochet 3 circles instead of 2. Let me take out the stitch marker, and of course, first of all, I will have to join with 4 chains. I find the middle of my circle using the method with the hook. Insert the hook, yarn over, slip stitch. And now 7 chains. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch. My first circle, 7 chains. Insert the hook into the same place, yarn over, pull through, 2nd circle, and this 2nd circle is the middle of my project. I will place the stitch marker again, so I know where the middle of my project is. It's here, as you can see, and this is going to be the bottom of your shawl, as I've said before. And now my 3rd circle, 7 chains, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch. Now I'm going to join the next 2 circles again. First I chain 4, I insert my hook into the 1st circle on the 4th chain, and in the second circle into the fourth chain again. That is the middle of the circles, and I pull through all these three in order to join them together. Now 7 chains, place the hook into the same place, form my circle, and my second circle is done the same way. Again now 4 chains to join between the circles. Insert the hook into the fourth chain. It's a bit difficult, but please try sometimes. And again I join the next 2 circles together, and I crochet my 7 chains to form a new circle. Insert the hook into that fourth chain, yarn over, pull through, and a slip stitch. Again 7 chains, insert the hook, pull through, yarn, and a slip stitch. And now I've reached the end of the row, so I have only one circle. I join with the other circles, and I insert my hook into that fourth chain of the previous circle. I chain 7, insert the hook again into the same place. It's very helpful to use your ring finger. I didn't use it this time, that was a bit difficult. Like this, I support my work, and my second circle. So now, as you can see, now I've turned my work upside down. This is the bottom of your work, where the middle of the project is, but of course now we crochet the other way around. Like so, but just to show you how your shawl will look, I've turned it upside down. Now again we have to turn our work to the left, chain 4, find the middle of the circle, the fourth chain, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, and a slip stitch, and 7 chains as usual. Insert the hook into the same place, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch. Now I have formed a circle, and the second circle again, the same way, 2 circles on top of the previous circle. Now again I have to join the in between, so 4 chains, insert my hook. Now I will insert my hook into the next 2 circles together like this in order to form the flower. So insert the hook into the fourth chain and insert my hook into the fourth chain of the next circle. So I crochet all of them together, I pull through all of them, and I'm going to chain 7 again, insert my hook supporting my chains with my ring finger, and a slip stitch. And my next circle, my second circle on the same place, insert my hook again, yarn over, pull through, and the slip stitch, 2 more circles. And now chain 4. I'm going to insert my hook into the next 2 circles in order to join them together. So insert my hook into the 4th chain and insert the hook into the 4th chain of the next circle and pull through all of them. I have joined them, and on top of them I'm going to crochet 2 new circles, so 7 chains. Support your work with your ring finger, insert the hook and a new circle. Same thing, support your work with your ring finger, insert the hook into the same place and your next circle. We do exactly the same thing all the way to the end of the row until we reach, of course here we are going to join this circle and all together, and on top of them I'm going to crochet 2 new circles. In this way my project is increasing in size. This is the way we increase the size of our shawl. So insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch, 7 chains. I hope it's not too boring to say the same things all the time, but this is actually what you do. You repeat the same crocheting movements. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 chains, and now I have reached the middle of my work. I will remove the stitch marker so it will be easier for me to crochet. And as we said here, we are going to crochet, we always crochet 3 circles instead of 2 on the same place. So insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch, and now our first circle, 7 chains, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch, second circle, insert the hook. I always support my work with my ring finger, and my second circle is ready. 7 chains again, insert my hook, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch. So now I have the 3 circles of the middle, and now I'm going to place my stitch marker here in the middle of my work, that is in the second circle out of the 3 circles. And now I join with 4 chains, as we said. Now I will have to join the next 2 circles together in order to form the petals of the flower, and I pull through all of these circles, and on top of the joint I crochet the new 2 circles. Insert the hook, yarn over, slip stitch, 7 chains again, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch, 2 new circles. And we go on the same way. We join with 4 chains, but we join the 2 circles together and we pull through all of them and we crochet our new 2 circles on top of this joint. 7 chains. Support your work with your ring finger. Insert the hook into the same place, pull through and a slip stitch. Again, second circle, insert the hook and the second circle is ready. 4 chains again, and we are going to join the next. So we join these 2 circles together, inserting our hook into the 4th chain of each circle, yarn over, pull through all, and crochet 7 chains, insert the hook into the same place, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch. Next circle, 7 chains. Support your work with your ring finger, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch. 2 more circles. And now we have reached the end of our row, so we have 1 circle. Every time you reach the end of your row, you should only have 1 circle. 4 chains, find the middle, the 4th chain, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch, and 7 chains to form our new circle on top of the previous circle. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch, next circle, again, 7 chains, support your work with your finger, and your next circle is ready. And we have finished our row. Now the shawl has started forming. Of course, it will look like this. So the 3 circles, which is the middle of the project, is going to be the middle and the bottom of your shawl. And now I'm going to crochet a little bit more just for you to crochet along with me. Of course, as you know, you can pause the video or you can also use the lower speed so you can crochet along with me. First of all, I'm going to turn my work and crochet 4 chains again. I make sure the yarn is at the front. 4 chains, find the middle of the previous circle, that is the 4th chain, join and crochet 7 chains, insert the hook into the same place, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch. New circle is done. Again 7 chains, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch. 2 circles on top of the previous circle. 4 chains now, and I'm going to join the next 2 circles together as we've said in order to form the petals of the flower. So insert the hook into the fourth chain of the previous circles, pull through both of them and slip stitch, and then crochet 7 chains, insert the hook again, support your work with your ring finger, make your circle, crochet 7 chains, insert the hook into the same place, and crochet your second circle. Now 4 chains, insert the hook into the middle of the next circle and the one after it into both of them. Let me do it one more time. Yarn over, pull through both of them and chain 7. Support your work with your ring finger. It's very helpful. And crochet your circle. Again 7 chains. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, and a slip stitch. This is the way we crochet until we reach the desired size of our shawl. So 4 chains, insert the hook into the middle of the circle and into the middle of the next circle, crochet them together, join them together, crochet 7 chains, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch. Again 7 chains, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, and a slip stitch. 4 chains to join with the next circle, and with the one next to it. So join them together again, yarn over and pull through all, 7 chains, insert the hook into the same place. It's a bit bulky now, so it's difficult to insert the hook. Yarn over, pull through, slip stitch, second circle. 7 chains again, yarn over after inserting the hook, and a slip stitch to form a circle. And now again I have reached the middle of my work, and as what have we said we do here? Do you remember? Of course, we are going to crochet 3 circles instead of 2. Remove the stitch marker, chain 4, and crochet 3 circles. I place the marker again into the second circle, which is the middle, and I continue joining 2 circles at a time in order to form the petals of the flowers. And now I will meet you at the end of the row. So I'm almost at the end of my row. Uh, I am going to crochet the second circle on top of the previous circle, and I have 1 circle left at the end of the row. On top of this circle, after I join with 4 chains, I'm going to crochet 2 circles. So 7 chains, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through and slip stitch, and another 7 chains in order to crochet your second circle. And this is the end of your row, and you go on this way until you reach the size you like. So this is my tutorial on how to crochet a version of the flower of life. I hope you like it and that you're going to use it to crochet something nice for you or your friends. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up or a comment. I would love to read your comments, especially about what you would like me to crochet in my next videos. Until then, please think positive. Bye for now. Katerina from the Evolution of Stitches.